Hello everybody, this is H2 Shaves here. I'm back with another video. Thank you all for joining me. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Certainly wishing you all great days, and thanks for all that you do for your kids and whatnot. Today, just sort of a hodgepodge shave. I had been using the Razorock Game Changer 0.84 off and on for the past week or so. I'm not shaving as often as I used to, and so I have found a benefit to using these more efficient modern type razors compared to the more mild vintage ones that I usually like. And this is a really excellent razor. I'll get into that more as we go. For the soap today, this was a special request that I'm happy to fulfill. Australian Private Reserve Fenchurch. Normally this might be better suited for winter, but I'm more than happy to use it today. It's a beautiful tobacco, fruity type soap. And yeah, it's gonna be nice to use this one. It's been, several months since I used this one. For the brush today, also a special request, excuse me, as I shake some water out of it. The Decoration Grooming Randy Watson B8. I think I used this last week, right? But this is the first time I've used it since then. I was using my boar brush during the week. That seems to be my go-to brush these days. I'm not sure why. I think I just enjoy watching it break in and get better and better and better. So let's go ahead and start loading the soap here. And while we're doing that, just wanted to give you all some personal, professional updates, and also some things about this channel. So I have been returning to my old sort of job, or one of the many hats that I wear, and it's been really wonderful to get back to playing live music for people this week. I have kind of rekindled my thrill for that, and it almost feels like the same feeling I had when I was a much younger man and getting my first start into the profession, the professional, music business. And so, yeah, it's been really, really nice, and hopefully, things can stay this way. And I've really appreciated people's passions for the music. It's kind of like what we always wanted. I remember a couple of years ago, we would play shows, and people maybe weren't really that interested, and didn't really have too much to say about the music. But now it seems like it's totally different. People want to come up, talk to us, ask us how we've been doing, and so that's certainly much appreciated. We got the soap loaded up here. Let's go ahead and get into a face lather. And so yeah, I had two gigs this weekend, which is more gigs than I've had in the past 15 months combined, and that was really special. And I hope this feeling can stay and that I still am this excited when I'm super busy in August. In August I have a bunch of weddings to play and attend. I believe every weekend in August I have something going on, and so hopefully I won't get burnt out by then. I don't think I will. I had never gone this long without playing a live concert since I was, since I was a kid, like since before I got into music, because I was fortunate that when I was just taking kind of beginning music lessons, I had very good teachers who encouraged me to play in recitals and competitions and things of that nature. And so I'm pretty sure I started that when I was, maybe 10 years old. And so it's been that many years since I had not played live in front of people, which is just crazy. Anyway, so that's the music update. We'll get into the shaving update. I'm going to keep face lathering this, and then I'll bring it back in when I'm about to start the first pass. All right, we're back, and pretty happy with how this lather came together. Here we go with the Game Changer 0.84 solid bar gap. I don't think I mentioned this is the HD kind of Merkur style handle, and there's a Wizamet Super Iridium blade in here. This razor I think I did a standalone review of this razor quite some time ago, like, I don't know, a year ago or something. And then more recently in my HD special 300 subscriber special, I used this razor because it's the HD handle, of course. But it's very comfortable, but also very efficient. And to me, it's definitely one that you want to keep at light pressure with. And that's something that I've been trying to focus on as a kind of specific technique thing with this razor. It is all stainless steel, and so it's got some heft to it, and that definitely makes it easier to keep a light touch, I think. I just try to remind myself to maintain that light touch whenever possible. Just rinsing off the handle. The handle was getting a little soapy. And in terms of the sort of channel update, of course, I'm not really doing those weekly reviews like I used to. Where I use the same product for a week. And then talk about it, which was kind of a Michael Friedberg thing. I still enjoy my shaves very, very much. Like, I always look forward to shaving. I don't know, I feel like I've run out of things to share. Just kind of in general, like, I feel like I'm saying kind of the same things. And I don't have any problem with other people that do shave on YouTube who, you know, kind of say the same thing each week, and I've got nothing wrong with that. But you know, for me personally, it was just, I don't know, I don't want to sound too redundant, too repetitive, I guess. Of course, I'll still be happy to do, you know, week-long trials and then reviews of products if people specifically want me to do those. And in fact, there may be a couple that I'll do in the future because they're kind of special products that people have kindly sent me, and I feel like I owe that to them. But, you know, if you have a specific product that you'd like me to check out, of course, I'll be happy to. Also, I'm just taking requests kind of generally for whatever people might like to see me use. Okay, so that was our first pass. We're going to rinse and then come back for pass number 2 in just a minute. All right, pass number 2, here we go. Okay, let's do pass number 2, cross the grain. It feels to me like the blade is held very well on this razor. It's got decent audio feedback, but it doesn't feel like the blade is out of control whatsoever. So I think that's a good thing. And to me, this is a really almost ideal razor for me if I have 2 days or more growth. Today I just had 2 days growth, but I've used it somewhat recently on 3 and I think 4 days growth, and just really nice. I think I mean, there are lots of people who love this razor, and I'm certainly not the first to say that I like it, but you know, it has a lot of things that I think the modern wet shaver really appreciates: the covered end tabs, the fact that it's stainless steel, the fact that it's at an affordable price point. And I guess while I can appreciate those things aren't like as essential for me as they may be for somebody else. I don't love stainless steel razors, but if one works for me, I won't discriminate, you know. All right, second pass done, no complaints. Do rinse, then come back for final third pass against the grain. Pass 3. All right, let's do a third and final pass against the grain, just to talk about the soap for a moment. It is, I would say, very unlikely that this particular soap base will ever be offered again with the APR Sense. Dan, the person behind Australian Private Reserve, he, as far as I know, never made his own soap base. He always hired other people to do that for him. And beginning a year or two ago, he stopped working with the kind of V2 base maker who made all of the kind of APR labels that look like this, because the rest of the more recent APR scents that have come out have been collaborations with other soapers, and so those have been in those soap bases. All that just to say that I think this is a good soap base, especially considering it was made several years ago, and I think it definitely still holds up today, so whatever that's worth to you. Hopefully APR, the scents will return in the near future. From what I've heard, Dan the artisan is taking some time away from the perfuming to focus on himself and his health and things of that nature. So certainly wishing him all the best, and that we can enjoy his scents again in the future, hopefully. The APR scents are known for being quite strong, quite bold. Again, as I mentioned, this is kind of a tobacco-y scent with lots of other notes. And when I had the fragrance of this, I believe it was I don't remember if it was Eau de Parfum or EDT. The fragrance was a bit too strong for me. Even with just kind of one spray, it was too much. However, I later learned that the soap is a nice kind of happy medium for me. I mentioned that before. So also about Chatillon Looks Lamplight Pennants. It's kind of a similar thing. All right, let's check around. I got myself a little bit right here, but it doesn't look too bad. This razor is, again, as I mentioned, nice and efficient. Without trying very hard at all, I've gotten a very close shave. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So there we go. That was 3 passes. I'm going to do my final rinse and then coming back and talk to you over post-shave. For post-shave today, I decided to use something unscented because I like to keep continuing the soap scent for as long as I can because I don't have the splash or the fragrance. So we're going to be using Chatillon Looks Unscented Post-Shave Toner. This has been in countless videos now in a row. It's just kind of stayed in the cabinet here, and well, I've been enjoying it. Haven't had a reason to change it out. There is a little bit of a scent to this when you first apply it, kind of a medicinal smell, but then that goes away quickly. So great, very nice, enjoyable shave today. As I said, I still do love the shave process. It's just I've been sort of doing some soul searching with regards to the channel and how I want to go forward. So if anybody has any comments about that, feel free to chime in, and any specific requests for videos, I'd be happy to do pretty much whatever you'd like. Okay, so final rundown, as mentioned, the Australian Private Reserve Fenchurch, wonderful soap scent. Hopefully we will get to enjoy it again in the future, but who knows. The Razorock Game Changer 0.84 solid bar with the HD handle, and then finally the Decoration Grooming Randy Watson B8. So if you all made it this far, as usual, thank you so much. You're a rock star. Again, it's been wonderful to be with you again. Next week, I'm not sure about a video because I'm playing out of town. Might be fun to do a travel shave. I'll have to think about that. Anyway, this has been HG Shaves. Thank you all so much for watching. Happy Father's Day again, and we'll catch you next time. Goodbye.